Hey guys, it's Gladys back here once again. Thank you for joining me, reacting to your suggestions and my picks. Today I'm going to be doing Trivium, and this is a band that I've had some experience with in the past. I remember their earlier releases. I remember listening through Shogun and in Waves. So I've got some extensive experience with Trivium, but not so much on their newer stuff. This song that they put a video out for was released just about a month ago. So this is very new, very fresh. But for the first time on my channel, I'll be reacting to something that, or rather a band that I've already heard before. So how my channel works, of course, is that you guys make suggestions. I'll make some picks myself. Later on down the road, I figure probably once I hit 100 subscribers, I'll start doing song suggestions of my own for you guys to check out. But until that time, I'll be doing blind reactions to songs or artists that I haven't heard before. In this case, I've heard Trivium, so this will be a new song for me, but not a new band. But anyways, I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you for joining me, and let's react. Trivium, Feast of Fire. Shaved his head. All right, pause it for just a minute to get some thoughts in. So the Trivium that I was familiar with was more in the metal vein. Like, this to me feels more like hard rock style. This is not, harsh vocals. He's got a little bit of, grit and like toughness to his voice, but he's singing, he's hitting notes and all that stuff, which Matt has always done. Their singer, I'm referencing Matt. Matt Heafy is an incredible guitarist. Let me get that out of the way as well. So, like, I already know the quality of musicianship here with this band and with this guy in particular. But I was used to more of a metal sound from them. This feels like hard rock, like whatever your local radio station that plays rock. This, for me, is what that feels like. So it's a little toned down as far as aggressiveness or ingenuity even. This feels more of just like a basic rock track so far. So my first impression immediately, little disappointed in the lack of creativity on it, but we'll see where the rest of it goes. I'm only a minute in, so I do like this band, and I don't want to be super harsh on them, but so far I'm not very impressed. It's solid. It's got kind of a march along beat to it. So far it's like powerful, solid. It's not that it's bad or anything like that. It's a good riff. It's just so far I'm not getting hyped. I'm not getting excited for it. But we'll see where the rest of this takes us. Let's continue. Great bass tone. That's fun. ending to that. All right, so I was just about to pause it there before that last little change, and I decided not to because I was actually just grooving here. The bass player for me was the standout on that song. I don't think that the riff was anything that we haven't heard 100 times. It's pretty standard as far as rock songs go. The song wasn't terribly impressive to me. Matt's voice has always been, a high point for this band. It's been their songwriting. They've gotten a ton of creativity in their past tracks before that I've heard. This one, maybe not so much. So if this is the current state, the current era of Trivium that we're in, it's definitely more hard rock focused. But I gotta love that they let that bass player pretty much have free reign. He was doing a lot of stuff separate from what the guitars were. Instead of following, whatever like the root note is of the chords that they're playing and everything like that, he was grooving by himself for a lot of that. And he had a great, rich tone to that 5-string bass he was playing. Even some at the end, there's some tapping going on and stuff like that. Very cool to see that. I always love to see, especially so long in a band's career, to where I find one of the members, and I want to say I think that guy is he's at least new to me in the band, the bass player. I don't believe that I've seen him there before. Maybe I'm wrong in that, or if they've changed their looks, like Matt shaved his head. Maybe I'm just not recognizing him, but I feel like the bass playing quality has stepped up since I've last heard Trivium. But overall, that was a fun little track. That chorus is probably going to get stuck in my head over the course of the next few days. But that's how you know a song is well written. Like I said, I feel like I've been a little bit negative, but it's only just because of the level that I expected of their playing and creativity and aggression was higher than what this song offered for me. So it's not that I'm disappointed in what I heard so much, but it's a little bit of a drop from what I was used to hearing. So it's still not a bad song in any way. This is a solid rock song that you can groove to. I could see this be playing all over the radio. So it's probably going to be very successful for them. And going a little more mainstream and less with the harsh vocals, more of just kind of a gritty, not scream, but more of like a yell, but singing with notes up there. It's a lot more discernible. It's a lot more welcoming to people to listen to that maybe aren't into the harder metal stuff. So this is definitely going to be, I think, a successful track for them. And if the rest of the album sounds this way, it most likely will be successful. For me personally, I had hoped to hear something a little bit harder, faster, and more creative from Trivium, but still a great song. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining me once again for another episode of Gladys Reacts. I appreciate your time. And of course, if you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this track as well. A lot of the responses that I've been getting so far have been commenting on my reactions, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts too. So in the comments, if this is your first time hearing it, let me know if I'm on track with your thoughts as well, and if we're on the same page. If not, that's cool too. I do welcome differing opinions. It's how we all grow. But anyways, thank you guys for your time. I might be able to do a second video later today, or maybe I'll record it and schedule it to upload at a different time so I'm not jumping so much down on one day. And like I said, maybe my mental goal point for subscriber count is going to be probably 100 subscribers before I start doing my suggestion videos and giving you guys maybe some new tracks for you to check out as well. So thank you guys for your time. I'll quit yapping. Appreciate you watching the video with me and hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.